Welcome to the U.K.E-Liquid Mixing Show. We are back. Yes, we are back after a little bit of a hiatus. We've been off for 2 weeks, had a little bit of a holiday. So yeah, the guys are back, refreshed, and ready for your questions. So we're going to talk about a little bit of mixing and just general blather. We have got myself, Benny Vapes. We have got our one and all chairman of the board, which is Bill the Chair. We have got, I haven't done this for that long, I've got to remember who everybody is. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We have got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We have got the one and only mixing maestro, which is the advocate for liberty. And we've got a returning guest. We might as well just say he's permanent, semi-permanent guest, which is Mick from the Late Night Vape Show, or Mick, or Mixed Taxis, whichever you want to call him, but don't call him late for breakfast. Or special guest.
You don't bring me from Manchester.
Or to his friends, just SG. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in live chat. If you are in live chat, you're okay. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. Just a little bit of public information. So I'll be able to get everybody up now and see.
And you can call him anything. Just don't call him to go to Manchester Airport.
Exactly. That's what you just said. Yeah, don't call him to Manchester Airport because you'll get a quick no.
Bit busy at the moment. Bring me next week.
I'll pop chat up so we can see. So there you go. So has everybody been okay? How's chat been? Have you all been all right? You've been mixing. You've got all some good for us for the last 2 weeks. I hope you've been mixing. Or have you just been lazing in the sun doing nothing? Have you missed us? That'd be a good thing. So we will go around and see what we're vaping on and let people come in. So we will start with Liam. What is your vape machine of choice tonight, my friend?
Just the one tonight. The Vupu X217 with the Voltro V3 on top. And in that, I am currently loaded up with some cherry custard.
Ooh.
Giving that a try, thought I'd give something
Bit of cherry.
different a whirl.
Cherry custard.
Yeah. That's not bad. And I will pass it over to Mick.
Not bad. Lascar V2 Bourbon Edition. Vape it all the time. My all-day vape. Custard Malone from flavorchaser.co.uk. I'm wearing the bottle out that. I keep filling it up because this is the only one with the proper emblem on. But I absolutely love that stuff. It's fantastic. I put some new coils in this last night on a live stream on the whatever it's called, and in that one of my own mixes, which is cranberry strawberry champagne, pouring down the route that I make everything with champagne and some fruit, and I've released that on ELR. So dip your bread before I steal it and put it commercial. Anything else? I put some coils in this the other day as well. We've been cleaning the cupboards out, ready to have a new kitchen in, and I found a phobia in there. And I thought, I didn't really like that RDA. And then when I looked, it had got round wire coils in. So I actually put some of John's Claptons in there, and it's made it into a much better thing. And in that, I've got this, but you can't really show it because it's very kiddie. But it tastes like Nesquik. And that's me. Thank you very much. And Graham.
Okay, I'm on the Gua with the Barrage, and in that I've got some Glamour, and I'm on the Minikin 2 with the Blank, and in that I have, I'm halfway through it, a Conioni donut.
Oh.
What's that? Milk. It's a Conioni butty is a milk sandwich, isn't it?
Condensed
milk sandwich. So it's condensed milk and what?
Donut.
And donut. What's it like?
It's lovely.
Did it make you call everybody whack and stuff like that? Whack.
No, it's clean on the coils. I've just been putting, trying to get that thick, doughy, yeasty bit to it.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be really kind of.
It's got to be a mouthful.
Yeah.
That's what
I'll
she
pass
said.
it over to Tim. Because
All right, I got the Kennedy 24 on top of the Aegis Legend. That one that's got pistachio and cream in it. Let's see, we got the Purge X on the, what is that? The Paranormal. That's got the apricot tobacco brandy in it. Okay, we got the fog kit with the actual drag TPP tank on it, and that's got the That has the cowboy, the Rough Rider coffee in it.
Oh, aye.
And I got the Nevermore on top of the Gruss, and that's got Bob's MTL in it. Bob Omstullo MTL Blue Raz thing. Then I got the H Cigar VT250 with the barrage on top, and in that I got the chocolate milk medicine flower test.
Oh.
And then I will pass it to the only one that matters, the chair.
Hi.
Oh, Dan.
I'm on the Arbiter 3 times, the GUR twice, and
Yeah.
see,
The GUR.
Arbiter and the GUR, with a Arbiter and the GUR, but a little bit of, metal type stuff going on. This one has got the Rocky Crispy Treat. This has just Yum. And I am also on the Aegis Legend with the best Pink Floyd.
Fake skin.
And with the Arbiter
From
on
eBay
that. And in
for
that
a
I
quid.
have vanilla something. And I will toss it gingerly to Benny.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm just on my usual. I'm on the chair mod with the chair reject tank. So that's the Gra with the Arbiter 2. And inside that, I'm trying to use up some bits and pieces. I've got some Bearded Freaks, which this one is a lemon curd custard. It just tastes like lemon curd. Don't taste the custard, but I get the lemon curd in it. And I'm also on the Arbiter Solo with the Aegis Solo. And inside that, I've got some Hawaii 4. There's another bottle of it. Hawaii 4 Atom Range from Hansing, which has sent me out for review. It's not bad, actually. It's one of the best Hawaii 4s, isn't it? Because it's Hansing. They developed Hawaii 4. So, do you know what I mean? You can't say for an Hawaii 4. But it is only... This was only a 3 milligram, so I'm a bit struggling with mouth to lung on a 3 milligram, to be honest with you. I like it a bit more. I know, I was going to put... I've got 2 bottles left, so I think I'm going to bob them in to a big bottle.
You got any 72?
I have. I need to order some more because I've only got a little bit. I've got some hybrid. So I've got to...
I'll bring it up on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just bob a bit more in, but I just banged it in because I was running out. And that is me. That is me. If you do want a free ticket to Expo, there's a free ticket there. If you put that code in, tack on that link, you'll get a free ticket to Expo.
Are they all free then?
If you put that code in, as far as I know, yeah.
Is it going to be one of them where it's all free?
As far as I know, if you click that code, tap that
But
code.
what I mean is,
into that
are they actually selling any tickets, or are they all just going to be free?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. They sent that out and said pass it on to anybody, so I've just been putting it in chat. I think Nicky Maynard got one.
Hashtag
I'm going to
free shit.
get some. I think I'm going to get
yourself
one.
over.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going if you're going.
Well, I'm not going. I'm just wanting a free ticket, and then
Yeah,
basically-
just say, yeah.
and then say 60, 70 years from now, I'm going to settle on eBay.
So we'll let Liam go through a chat, if you would, my friend.
I've forgotten how to read. I mean, it's been 2 weeks I haven't practiced.
You
or anything.
stupid boy.
Yeah, stupid boy pack.
Right, so in chat tonight we have Mike Haynes, Swamp Thing, the Vaping Snowman, Fee, Free Rider Vapor, Vapor Queen Becky, Vapor Bunny, Tim B. See, this is where I lose it again. Told you I've forgotten how to read.
Losing it.
Rocky Tooney, Leo Barry, David Marshall, Eugene Robson, Cicero, and I believe that might be everybody.
You done fee?
Yeah, I did do Fee.
All right.
Fair enough. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Thank you very much.
When there's only one person doing that, it looks bad.
She loves it.
Worse when you do this.
Yeah, it's worse when you do it upwards. It's pervy when Bill does it.
When you do it like that, it's even better. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Yeah.
Sorry if you're disgusting.
So have you all been having a good 2 week out? No, Mick, you've been busy. You were busy all weekend, I'm guessing.
Oh,
2 weeks
bank holiday.
off of what?
Yeah, it's mad, yeah.
No.
Well, you haven't, Tim. You've been like a whore again, but
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Were you really busy then, Mick, over at Bank Holiday?
Yeah, it was. It's been a busy summer. It really has been a busy summer. We've had 3 years of weddings in one summer, basically.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 or 5 a night. You just can't. You can't keep up with the work, to be honest. But I've joined a taxi forum, and apparently it's a problem throughout the country.
All right.
Lack of cabs and private hire vehicles, and people complaining there isn't any, and this, that, and the other. It's just mad, isn't it?
I think because a lot of people have moved, because obviously you want earning out, they've gone on to deliver, haven't they?
Yeah.
And, they can pick when they want to work and when they don't want to work, can't they?
And one guy actually said, and what happens is, he says, at least once a day you get somebody in who's authority on how cabs should be licensed, and they should all be cheaper, and they should all work 24 hours a day. The fact of the matter is, you see, everybody's got rid of the drivers, and you can't work 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So there's a shortage at certain times of cabs, and you've got to wait while the world adjusts again, haven't you? Really, people start to get good again.
Yeah, and some of them get really preachy and talk about the fact that you should drive to Manchester Airport whether they like it or not.
Yes, they do. They do actually get really. I got a guy in the other day, and I really do like him. But every time he gets in, he gives me. He lives about 20 minutes away, and I get 20 minutes of. Well, I'd do this, and I'd do that, and I'd do the other. And the other day, I actually snapped at him because I was a bit tired. And he went, "I think I've just been told." And then they carried on the conversation about something else.
Yeah.
Because he's a nice guy.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us anyway, Mick. Thank you very much.
I'm a special guest.
Special guest. He's always special
Stephen
guest.
says it on my name.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this show. I absolutely love this show. I've said it before. I absolutely love this show. This is one of the shows I watch every single week.
It must be true because he's getting it on a mug.
Yeah. What special guest?
Yep.
Special needs guest.
So Leo Barry's been playing around with Wonder Flavours Princess Cake to make a donut. Cesario says, "You did Doofy. Who's Doofy?"
It's my accent.
All right.
That's where I said I did Doofy.
Did Doofy.
Yeah.
Did Doofy. Right,
Yeah.
right, I see. Swamp Thing can't go to Expo because his nephew's getting married. That was a bit inconsiderate, wasn't it?
Well, it was really. This sort of life out.
Tell him to get married at Expo.
Exactly. Priorities. I'm only going down for Saturday.
By the e-liquid here, you invested in me.
Yeah,
it could be married by Benny Vapes.
Yeah.
21 vape salute.
Exactly, yeah. Massive clouds while they're walking through. Like that. Mike Haynes has been working on a Cuban flan, also a ras and basil recipe.
Raspberry and
Nice.
basil.
Very nice.
Flan.
Oh,
Nice.
what's a Cuban flan? Would that be flan
Batman
with
juice.
a little bit of
What do they call it?
flan with a little bit of Cuban cigar or something to it?
That's what I'm
little
thinking.
bit of tobacco?
Big Frank
Get tobacco
cocktail.
and
Either that or it'd be like the Cuban sandwich. There's a Cuban sandwich also.
Oh.
But Nancy's flancoccio, wasn't it?
Enlighten us then, Bill. What is a Cuban sandwich?
It's got 2 pieces of bread and some meat and stuff in it.
And a stick through the middle. Coil.
Oh,
I just
coconut.
know
Coconut.
that. I know if you go to South Florida, you can eat a Cuban, and they're saying, but that's not like go eat an actual Cuban, but it's a sandwich, So,
Mike's saying something about rum, lime, and coconut.
but I
The
don't
lime
really
and
know
coconut.
exactly. I mean, I could Google it and tell you what's in it, but
Rum, lime, and coconut. I just made one of them for the pool party week.
There you go.
Oh, that was during our
Remember
time
one.
off too, wasn't it? The ultimate pina colada. That turned out really, really good. Even tested with real pina coladas with the recipe that's linked to it. 12 hours of the pina colada song. And of course, Wayne clicked on that live. That was the best. He's like, I'm a copyright strike.
Greg D. You all right, my friend? So I thought what we'd talk about is we'll talk about berries, but not like strawberry, blackberry, gooseberry, and all that. We'll talk about forest berry, sort of like the red berries, the mixed berries. Because a lot of people are doing mixed berry juices. I see a lot of manufacturers are bringing out like a mixed berries juices, and sort of some that are out there that are a bit different. If anybody's got any ones to talk about that are just a little bit out there, berries that you don't usually think about, because there's a few that you think.
Well, the boysenberry raspberry, wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I won't even know what a boysenberry is. To be fair, I know what raspberry is, but I don't know what boysenberry is.
And you got Razzleberry. That's another one. It's just kind of a mix.
Razzleberry is floral.
Very floral. So that is actually unique. It's like an extra floral raspberry, really.
It is. It is. I got it. I was thinking it, I thought somebody had wrote, this was back a long while back on the ELR. Somebody had wrote that this stuff is fantastic. It tastes all this great and everything. And I thought, hell, I'll get that. So I got it, put it in the mix. And I'm like, it just tastes like I just got a bouquet of flowers and stuck it in a vape. Yeah.
Boysenberry.
Is it like getting those little packets of the Smarties called Parma Violets and getting the purple one and not tasting grape, but tasting something completely weird instead?
The Parma Violets is a strange flavor anyway. I don't like Parma Violet myself.
But if you really, you just see the candy and you start eating it, and most of the flavors like normal sweet tart flavors. You get to the purple one, you're expecting grape. You throw it in, it's like, that's not grape, and your mind just goes, should I like this or should I not?
That's fine. I'd much rather Parma Violet than grape.
No, I'd have a grape like Parma Violet.
I like Parma Violet.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a massive Parma Violet. I don't like the taste of Parma Violet.
I had a one shot.
Hey, JP.
Hello, JP. I had a Parma Violet one shot and I mixed it up with something else. I can't remember what it was, and it was nice. It was really nice. It was a Ripax one shot.
Oh, right,
Made it into a mouth too long. It was nice. I can't remember what I mixed it with.
VGPG and some nicotine, probably.
No, another flavour. I can't think what it was. It's on my ELR if you want to steal it. Vapor can't.
I'm same, Bunny. Yeah, I'm same. I can't do florals.
Yeah, I think floral vapes are the Marmite of the vaping world, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Like, what is it? Quite likes floral vapes. Does Cloud Cartel? He quite likes the florally vapes, but I'm not.
He does.
Not a massive floral vapor myself.
Some elderberry vapes are really nice.
Banana
flower, I should say.
Banana, yeah. KD's doing a banana RY4. That'd be quite good. Nice.
I'll have a go at that.
Don't use the banana reel all day. Oh, God. Yeah, that stuff ended up, it finally, after a long steep, turned into spearmint.
Finally.
So that's a real banana.
You do have to remember that the chair mixed it back in what was it, 1704, something like that, and it's been steeping a long time.
I mean, it when I first put it in, it was like just screaming banana, and then it started mellowing out a bit. And then it came back a little, and then it just turned into spearmint. It's just weird. It's
have you still got it? Have you still got it?
I haven't dumped it yet. It will be, in the sink. Stuff has to make its way from there to here, and then from here to the bathroom to get dumped.
You see, now when it turned into spearmint was when he lost his glasses and he grabbed the wrong bottle, but he doesn't realize that. So
yeah.
Send it over to Little
spearmint. So
send it over to Little Bro, who's been looking for a spearmint.
Yeah. That might be the spearmint he's looking for. That might be the. He wants the spearmint with banana.
I had the cult spearmint. I don't know whether I still got it or not.
Don't talk about the cult.
Yeah, some right cults in here.
Posh Vape Jew for the win. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I mean that Posh Vape. I've heard someone pushing that every once in a while.
I'm releasing it.
This Mick person.
Yeah, I'm just working with a big company, and we're going to release it.
With lavender fee, you need to keep it really low. And I would pair it with some berries. Works really, really well with blueberries, raspberries.
Most lavenders, do need to be lower. They turn into laundry soap.
Yeah, she says she tried honeysuckle rose. Not gone down lavender. And Cicero says blackcurrant was illegal here in the States for decades. They carried a fungus that killed our pine. Only recently allowed it back in. It's a bit like grey squirrels that I think we got from you. That kill all our red squirrels.
Well, the thing is, it's illegal. Technically, it killed the pine, but there's still some around here and there. Wild.
Pine?
No, yeah, well, pine, yes. But
Yeah.
no,
I
the
was
black
say,
currant.
if it killed the pine, it's not done a very good job.
It's this really funny thing about the Canadian border that the plants aren't listening to the law.
Yeah, you can't
For
come
some
over
reason
border,
they
pal.
decided, oh, we're not paying that stupid oh yeah, we can't be import. Screw you.
Yeah.
We're going.
They've got little hats on, aren't they, digging underground? Come on, let's go. We're getting in America. We're getting out of Canada. Let's go.
Moles.
Yeah, exactly. My car's failed juice that are well over a year old. I've been trying them every so often to see how they've developed. Probably if they were crap first, they're going to be crap now. So
There you go.
I call those hate vapes.
yeah,
The perfect unique berry cake right there by Rocky Toon.
that's what I was just about to say. If you want to have a look for that, he's done the dingleberry cheesecake.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd want to vape.
Dingleberries.
No.
Yep. Dingleberries or dangleberries.
I
Taste
have
that
to
shit.
say, Rocky and Bob have done their share of making me vape things that don't sound so delicious with their flavor names. With their names.
Does it have? How'd you get the hairy taste in it, Rocky?
How'd you get that fluff? That's what I want to know.
It goes from it's a dingleberry, but he also has the aftermath one called the floater.
Yeah.
Oh, surprisingly, in the dingleberry, there's actually 3 different mixes.
Oh.
But
All right.
I've got Rocky's one, but there's also a dingleberry crunch and a dingleberry cream.
Oh, well, we'll have a look at them, see what we get
Those
dingleberry
both
then.
sound
Well, I
like
can
this is-
understand the crunch, but the cream, if it's cream, it really can't be a dingleberry.
Maybe it's drippy.
I've got Rocky's Doris dingleberries up.
Read
We've
the
got to
notes,
read the
Bill.
notes, apparently, Bill.
Read the notes, Bill. No, I'm not reading the notes.
I'll just do a quick share on this.
I've just looked at the notes. It's like reading the Wheel of Time.
So we've got
Clag nuts.
0.2% of Flavora Greek yogurt, 3% of VSO huckleberry, 0.1% of Cap Juicy Lemon, 0.28% of Cap Super Sweet, 3.7% vanilla ice cream from Liquid Burn, and 2% Yes We cheesecake from
I have a
Yes,
complaint.
we cheesecake.
I have a complaint. He didn't put any corn in there at all, and it's not authentic.
So we got one hug special to go, mixed for the Super Sunday Mixing Show on DTF's channel. Flavor of the week was berries, except strawberry or bilberry. And it's not available.
Bilberry. Where's Bilberry? Is that a new
Oh,
one?
I'm not-
days.
I'm not
Oh,
reading
man,
all that.
Jesus Christ.
Him.
Read
That
it.
fucking War and
Read
Peace.
it. Read it. Read.
He needs to get a real job.
At
Yeah.
first, there was the earth, and the earth gave birth
Yeah.
to milk and honey.
We could have got Graham to read that. He likes to read long, drawn out stuff.
They could do it like, what is it, Sergeant Wilson?
Yeah.
Read it in the style of War and Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. You could do it in like War at Worlds, beginning of that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I think it should be done in
Read it in the style of Gone
Shakespearean.
with the Wind.
Nobody knows.
Yes. There we go.
Do a Churchill speech.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. Yeah.
In the winter of milk and honey.
Yes. I'd rather
Yeah,
hear it
dingleberries all over the place.
basically.
Shakespeare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah.
They call him the bard, don't they? Read it in the style of the bard.
Bard.
Make sure you're playing your little instrument there.
You've been in the toilet with him.
You ought to get
Playing-
Rocky Tooney on the show one
Playing
day
with
to
your
explain.
little instrument while you're vaping dingleberry. Yeah, that,
Pepper.
Well, vooping nonetheless. Make sure you're vooping at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it lost us with VSO, to be fair, hadn't he, really, on that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it,
as soon as we got to that now.
You keep your you can keep dingleberry vape in the bathroom for your vooping pleasure. I mean, that's the only time you need it.
well,
Exactly.
dingleberry would work though because it is rectal week. You know, so
So yeah, berries. So we have got, because like I say, you see red, because it says forest fruits, and it's supposed to be a berry mix, and I never get a load of different flavours from it. I don't know if you lot do. Sometimes I'll pick up a strawberry in it. You know, if it's like a summer fruits, you know, berries, you get strawberry, you get. But sometimes like it's supposed to be a blackberry and all that. I don't get a lot of oat in them sometimes.
No, FA Forest Fruits, I get black currant forward with a little bit of cherry.
Yeah.
The jungle flavors one I find to be more cherry forward, and Vape Train one is Vape Train had a mixed, I think it was mixed berries or something like that, which I think was their take on forest fruits, and that was very cherry heavy, that one.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't actually get blueberries and blackberries and everything
Yeah, but that's
else
what
that's
you'd
supposed to be
expect.
in there. Yeah, I get
that's what you'd expect
two
to
maybe
get,
three
wouldn't you?
fruits, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else has tried. Have you tried any, Bill?
Not that I know of. What have I tried? What are we
You try and
talking
keep
about?
up.
Like a lot of the forest fruits and
mixed
stuff like that.
berries. Mixed berries.
Well, yeah, because it was called French toast.
All right.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's mixed berries. I swear. If you make it, it's mixed berries.
But what berries did you get out of it? We're just...
I don't know. You tried it, Graham. You did it, right? Or did
I
Mix
just
do it?
berries. It's very tart. It's very berryish, and I have no idea what berries are in there.
No, but it's mainly berries. You know,
it was cheap. I got
get
2
large
bottles.
bottles of it for next to nothing, which should tell you something.
You can actually get one for free next time I send anything out to anybody.
Yeah. Feast saying, anybody tried SSA forest fruits?
I've got it, but I haven't tried it yet.
I
Give it a
don't
try then,
remember
see what you
trying
I
that
haven't
one.
tried that one yet either.
If you've got it,
FA.
Graham, see what it's like.
I'm gonna find it.
I did try
Normally, if I'm going to go for a forest fruits mix, I normally just make my own one from scratch,
All right.
just using the individual fruits that I like in there, just so I can try and balance them all out myself, so I can taste them individually.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Liam, because of like you were saying a little bit ago, is the whole they got the one that's cherry forward and the other one's like this bilberry forward or something like that, and it's not really what you expect or want in a forest fruit mix. Typically, it's not a bad flavor, but it's just not typical.
The thing is, in the UK, what would you call a forest fruit? You'd be thinking that rosehip, wouldn't you? Blackberry.
Yeah, blackberry. That's your dark fruits. That's what you'd normally. I'd expect your darker fruits.
That's what you get here. If you're going to get it out of a hedge, that's what you would get, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Raspberries are more cultivated, aren't they? They're not. It's not something you get randomly. Raspberries and stuff like that. You really have to sort of
blackberry, maybe some. Do you guys get wild blueberries over there? We get them over here.
Not so much blueberries. No, we get blackberries. We got gooseberries.
Yeah, blackberry, gooseberry. Like rosehip, like a
Leo likes it. SSA forest fruit. Leo, what's forward in the SSA forest fruit? What's the forward notes on that one?
It says it's brighter than FA. Sarah says we have some proper juice here in the States, but you Brits have us beat lately. Dark Star, Rochford, Foghouse. Have you ever heard of
Foghouse?
Foghouse. Amazing gravy because of the vaping bollocks in the US. DIY is better than commercial. Tropical Forest or Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Yeah, well, that's right. Tropical Forest or Nottingham.
How do you say it? What do you say, Tim?
What? Which one? Tropical Forest in Nottingham?
Nottingham.
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 It says Nottingham. Yeah, that means you put knots in ham, right? You just tie it.
It's weird how we pronounce it because it comes with us. It comes to Nottingham, doesn't it? Really?
Nottingham. Yeah, it's Nottingham, not ham.
We've got a cereal called Nut and Honey, but we haven't got.
Yeah, we've got that.
Rocky's tried to order some 21700s from Lyon yesterday, but says they don't ship to Rhode Island. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what it said. Try IMR because they'll probably ship there. They bug me constantly trying to get me.
That not shipping to certain areas. That's just crazy. I mean, seriously,
on batteries,
people.
Yeah,
batteries don't make a difference, does it?
Yeah.
Well, you can use batteries in other things.
Yeah, you can use batteries in your torch.
Your
torch and your flashlight, not your torch.
Your flashlight.
Torch. We don't call them flashlights because it sounds so much like a flashlight.
And your magic light thingy with a button.
Flashlights were first.
Yeah, my
light thingy.
My rechargeable security light uses 18650s.
Yeah.
And The video doorbell I've got as well. That's rechargeable 18650s.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Exactly
and basically, if you've got a drill or anything like that, your battery pack and it's full of 18650s or whatever.
Yeah.
And
So
Ryobi definitely has them in it. I had those. I've taken one apart before to see it.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can say you can't have them in a certain place.
Yeah.
It's just the old boys club trying to get together to make sure you don't get what you need, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah.
Leo Barry is saying he subbed the SSA for FA, and it's a sharper top note. And a bit earlier on, he said it's more like raspberry than currant and blueberries.
Okay.
Right. Well, that's what you'd expect. Like say, like we were saying, if it's a forest fruit, you'd expect your darker fruits, like you say, your raspberries, your blackberries, your forest fruits, your things like things like mixes, you get them out of an edge rather than black currants. Well, you'd expect maybe get a black currant, but you wouldn't expect like a,
Well, here's the thing: forest fruit, yes, there. But then if you're like in Canada, forest fruit, black currant being part of it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Do you think that when they put cherry forward, are they doing it more as a black forest gatto? Do you know? Because if you get a black forest gatto sort of like they have cherries, it's cherry forward. He's the fruits on the black forest gatto is cherry forward, isn't it?
That's the thing. They're not normally black cherries though. They're not normally the Moretto cherries. They're normally the red brighter cherries, which I wouldn't associate with the Black Forest either. That would be black cherries.
Oh, the Rough Rider coffee. That Rough Rider coffee turned out really good, actually. The leather in it, it's got leather in it, and it's the leather's not like super dark earthy like I expected. It's more like almost like a suede, like smooth, like it's actually nice.
How can suede and leather be fucking smooth?
Yeah,
it is though. But it's earthy at the same time. Is it earthy?
I mean, if you treat it, if you put the stuff on it, keep leather treated so it doesn't crack and stuff, it's pretty smooth. You just,
Have you been going around the house again, Tim, chewing on shoes and jackets?
yes, you have to test,
a bit of rawhide from fucking dog.
He picked up a sandal in the living room and goes,
hold on.
Smooth.
You're telling me when you test Rocky Tooney's Dingleberry mix, you're not going to go in the bathroom and Voop to make sure you got it right?
This job's gone downhill.
Man,
this show's gone downhill. We're licking shoes and dingleberries now.
Pick them off, flick them against the wall to see how they stick.
See the debauchery that people get up to when you're on a 2 week break.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take a break and they're all vaping leather and dingleberries.
Yeah. This used to be such a high class show. Things have changed.
It's okay. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I blame SG. Yeah.
Is that so? What? Where's this leather come from? What was you
can guess. It's one of those flavors that you complain about.
Cult leather.
Yes.
Yeah, cult leather. Yeah.
So what's he done? Got a bit of leather and steeped it in some VG.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking that's
what says. Would you use saddle soap with it? Do you put it in with the?
Mandalorian has everything to do with that flavor. I don't know why. What he was thinking, but he wanted it, and it's in that cowboy coffee. Shot he made.
Yeah,
we know what's going on with him.
Odd flavors like that though work really well with tobaccos.
Yeah, it kind of has that earthy note. I could see that going really well.
They darken them up and add depth to them. It's like the flavor wood spice. That's pretty much sandalwood.
Yeah.
But that goes really, really well with tobaccos when you just put like 0.1%.
Yeah, but who thinks it's a good idea to get fucking?
So instead of tasting like a little piece of dirt, it tastes like a big piece of dirt. I mean,
a silky smooth piece of dirt.
Silky smooth leather. Still gets me the silky smooth.
The way they say it though is they don't say it tastes like dirt. They say it's earthy. It has an earthy taste.
So to be honest with you, have you ever had a leather jacket where you had just a little piece and you'd sit there and bored or something? You never.
Never.
I've done
no, never. Just you.
Kind of like that.
Just you, Tim.
No, see, I always associate certain smells with taste. So I would say that I'd expect leather would actually taste the way it smells.
Kind of smells like a suede leather jacket. Like the ones that used to have the fringes on them and stuff. Those weird ones. They had like back in the
The weird
70s.
ones?
Oh, the tassels.
The tassels, the
The
cowboy
tassels,
ones.
yeah, those ones.
Tassels.
The ones that you
Smells
wore when
like
you
one
were
of those.
5 years old that had the
Yeah.
stringy things hanging from it. Yeah, with
Yes.
the little pistols. Bang, bang.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Tim, your next mix is going to be using VSO leather, and the mix name is going to be called Arseless Chaps.
All
We're gonna have
chaps
to
are
like
assless.
adapt Rocky's Dingleberry recipe, obviously.
Cicero says English leather cologne. Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
They do use it. In Cologne.
Yeah.
There are actually quite a few colognes and stuff that use like the leather.
Do you want to have a look at that? Rocky Tooney's at the moment mixing up Frank LV3 cereals with honey and nuts. ELR. Who's mixing that? If you want to have a look at that. Mike Kane says, Liam, what was the sandalwood concentrate?
It was Flavora wood spice. But you do need
Simon?
to use it really, really low, Mike. You might even find
That too, Cicero.
what-
Yes.
you might even find that 1 or 2 drops in a 30 ml would be more than enough.
He says SSA multivitamin is
You use multivitamins, aren't you, Graham? I think-
Yeah, we have. Yeah. I
but you
didn't like
guys
it.
call it multivitamin, don't you?
Well,
Yes,
I hardly ever
multivitamins,
used
yeah.
it when I was
Yeah.
mixing with Mick.
It's okay, Bill. They
I
do.
do.
I mean, maybe we can get them to make a Flintstones flavor for you, so it's authentic to when you back when they were made of rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cicero
the
chewed on leather
multi-
bootlaces. Apparently, is that a thing in America?
Yeah.
Chewing on your
No,
leather bootlace?
leather
No, it's not.
bootlaces used to be a thing a long time ago.
It's a big fetish over there.
Yeah.
Big fetish, foot fetish, right there. Yeah.
I must have missed that day. in
Leather
school or
licking.
something. I didn't get the memo.
Hey, people eat the
Dangleberry
glue out of
flicking.
things. You guys never seen Billy Madison, a teacher eating the glue?
No,
No.
no, Tim, you're weird.
Yeah.
No, that's the otter guy.
Do you know when your mum used to say, when you say, what's for dinner, say, run round table and a bite off each leg? There's literally a bit of leather. There you go, son. That's your for dinner. Fucking
Run
bit
around
of
the
leather.
table and eat your shoes.
Yeah.
Leather soup for tea tonight, kids.
Yeah.
The problem is, now it's all synthetic leather, so you're going to be eating a bunch of plastic and
Yeah.
ABV Mick.
maybe.
I've got Frank IV3 SHF's mixer. So I'll just do a quick share screen on that one. And I'll drop a link into chat as well. So this is 3% Cap Cereal 27, 2% Flavor West Hazelnut, 1% FA Honey, 1.5% Wonder Flavors Honey Roasted Peanuts, 2.5% FA Milk, and 3% FA Vanilla Cookie. See if there's any notes. Milk
It
and
looks
honey
nice.
cereals with biscuits and some hazelnuts.
It looks nice.
Mhm.
What's it translate into, though? Why did they put that translate? What's it translate into?
Yeah.
Rocky.
We like a
Nothing. It's
Leather and
exactly
whipped
the
cream
same.
night here, but it has
Well-
nothing to do with eating any of it. Just saying.
Yeah. Friday is leather and whipped cream night.
leather and whipped cream night, but they don't eat any of it.
they just lick
They
it.
wear it.
Yeah.
And I'll drop. I forgot to put Rocky's dingleberries in chat too.
Yeah. That's what,
I'll put that
Yeah.
in.
Nice.
so,
That's even worse. You dropped Rocky's dingleberries in chat.
so what they do in America is they lick the car seats to get them clean. Is that what you're telling me?
I tell you what, I used to drive a bloke about and he had a real nice Mercedes and he used to smoke Marlboro Lights. And the smell of a Marlboro Light with the seats, the leather smell of this, and it was a real good
Yeah,
smell.
the,
It was
the leather
nice.
smell. You kind of can
and,
taste
And
it.
the Marlboro Lights, yeah.
Yeah, but how did his seat taste, Mick?
I never licked it. I never got onto that bit. I probably would now if
Now the curiosity has him. He would do it now.
Yeah. So
I didn't know it
Graham,
was a thing.
yeah, licking leather seat. How has, because you're now closed, aren't you?
No, I close at midnight.
All right.
Midnight.
So there you
Get
go. I
in.
thought, bloody hell! I thought you were closed.
No, it's just been going on for a whole month, every single day, closing.
I thought you were now closed. I'll put it on timer. I thought you were closed.
You've got
Okay, so now we have a timer.
2 hours,
for
13
closing of
minutes.
Amatorium.
You can't have 10% off,
yourself
but go on to there and you can get £7.77.
777. I don't know why I want 666 really.
For finally the moratorium makes sense now because
Moratorium.
it's actually dying. So
Yeah.
Actually, it's close here in 2 hours and 13 minutes. It'll actually be Armageddon.
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 I'm getting out of here, he says, at 12 o'clock tonight.
It's time for some. Apparently, it's time for some Def Leppard, Benny. Go ahead.
If you've never seen that video, just go on YouTube and search Armageddon
Yeah.
and learn all about raggets. It's so funny.
So
The
is
king
that
of the ABV.
Yeah, king of the ABV, apparently, aren't you? How much percentage has it got on it?
This is only 5. This one.
All right, my friend. Legend.
Hello, Herb.
Why have you got only special friends? Special friends get spanners, pugs.
Yeah, special needs. Oh no, special guest. That was it.
Exactly.
You're already a spanner in our minds, pugs. That's all. It is.
You know, Benny already has a special guest mug going to him to make him feel more special.
Yeah.
He had to buy him off with a mug.
So, Graham, what's your plan? Is that it then? Is that Amatorium's done, finished? Have you sold a lot? Have you sold out?
When it closes, I close the limited company, and then I
Yep.
wait for all the assets to move over to me. That can take about 4 months, 5 months, and then I might just do it as a hobby
Right.
rather than a full business, just a hobby for a little bit of extra pocket money.
So you still be
He'll
able
be
to send
coming
your
out
orders
with,
through Facebook.
Leather
I've been
Dingleberry.
organising all my DIY ready for the 5-month holiday, so I'm going to get back into a load of DIY. The kitchen has just got bottles drying out and also.
What are you doing with your cracked in anyway?
Oh, the lab upstairs is staying.
All right.
I don't know what to do with it. I kind of walked in there and went, oh, for fuck's sake.
Sell it to me. We'll be able to do the Posh Vapes U line through that. Either that, you could just take in murders. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going down a little bit more of the concentrate route because I can ship the concentrates worldwide.
Yes.
Mm.
So it just shipping just becomes so much easier. I can just say, right, you're in America, yeah, here's the concentrates. Australia, here's the concentrate.
One shot.
Yeah.
Okay, Amatorium one shot.
And I do a few simple concentrates separate.
That's the thing. That's why I don't give you a spanner, because your dad told us fucking chat.
How could you really? Just end up with Herbie, would you?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's right. Bugs is always people to murder, Graham.
But like ban.
I really wish you used
Time out.
There's always murder, Graham.
Exactly, yeah.
I want a comma. I want the comma.
You want the comma?
Oh, yeah, of course you do, yeah. The importance of punctuation. Those people to murder, Graham.
Yeah. Kenny 2020 says, how do you make peach custard taste like woman's farts?
Depends on the woman too. Then we got to know more details here.
It's a Vic joke.
Yeah, probably.
It is.
Yeah.
Probably. So yeah. So, well, like I say, it gives you time to concentrate on other things and it get you a proper job going, doesn't it?
A proper job.
Yeah, it needs a proper job. It needs a proper job.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, Bill, what have you been mixing? I heard you been doing some more mixing.
I mixed up what I call just yummy. But
all right, is that a new one?
Yeah, kind of. It's sort of a knockoff of the one that I was doing that's got the Rocky Crispy treat in it.
All right.
Just kind of a variation of it, which I tried with some condensed milk and some other stuff and took a couple of things out, put a couple others in.
Very nice. Very nice. So what have you tried berries? Forest berries or red berry mix or all like that? Anybody?
I don't really get on with them that well. I get floral taste in a lot of the berries because I'm sensitive to certain types of berries. So as soon as you put strawberry in, I get that floral white.
Yeah.
note to it and wrecks everything as soon as you put a strawberry in. And half the raspberries do as well. Blackcurrants taste like floral.
Do you know, I'm getting quite into blackcurrant at the moment.
No, it's not blackcurrant, blackberry.
A blackberry. I always.
Blackcurrant I've been getting into. I made a recipe today with blackcurrant.
All right.
Was messing about with it. I don't know what blackcurrant to use.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Benny, which blackcurrant do
The
you like best?
Cupcake World blackcurrant is excellent.
Mm.
That
Benny,
one's,
which blackcurrant do you like? Are you talking flavorings? Or are you talking
blackcurrant and cherry. Then.
liquids, pre-mades? Like,
No, pre-made. I've been getting some because I've got a few bits that people have sent through, so a few of them are cherries, blackcurrant. But I don't mind. Is it the Silverline blackcurrant?
Yeah,
Silverline blackcurrant.
That's really nice. Is that for the supposed to be their cheap equivalent thing, isn't it? Do you know,
some of the blackcurrants are really kind of on the bitter side, which they really are. It's almost like a not fully ripe blackcurrant, and then some of them are more on the juicy side, almost like a blueberry. That's actually pretty accurate.
It goes quite well with ice. Does blackcurrant definitely goes well with ice? You know, with some.
No, go on, Benny.
No, I'm just going to say it goes well with some WS-23 or some menthol. It does go well with that. Does a blackcurrant?
Yeah, I really like the Cupcake World blackcurrant because it's thick and syrupy. I get a really thick and syrupy mouthfeel from it, which is unusual for a fruit. Because normally with fruits, they tend to be a little bit watery. Some of them are a little bit thin. They tend to play best when they're mixed with other flavors layered in.
Yeah.
But the Cupcake World one stands out on its own.
I'm super curious. The flavor. What is it? The Flavor Smiths, UK.
Oh yeah.
They have like a. It's not called blackcurrant, but they have the blackcurrant like liqueur in their line. I'm really curious on that one. I'm gonna have to test that one soon.
That one, the Bogans, is a blackcurrant cherry, and that, like Liam was just saying, you get a massive mouthfeel off it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else bought it. Did you buy it, Benny?
No, I got his. What's this one? Plum.
The plum job?
Tobacco plum.
Yeah. This one ain't got the tobacco. I didn't like the smell of the tobacco, to be honest. It reminded me of when I first started vaping in the cheap tobacco juice that they used to send you on in one of those cartomizer things.
Yeah.
And that awful smell that came off it. And when I could smell that one of Bogans, I kept thinking, so I went for the other one. I thought, I'm going to have to buy some because he stood next to me, and I actually just bought that bottle, and it's lovely. It really is nice. I would definitely buy that again.
David Marshall says mango, passion fruit, and blackcurrant is surprisingly good.
Yep. Blackcurrant goes really, really well, with a lot of those tropical flavors.
Yeah, the only problem that I get every now and again with blackcurrants is sometimes the room note off them isn't very pleasant.
The stink.
Yeah, it's got that it's got that ammonia type smell that honey also has. Yeah, and I'm not too sure why. There are a couple that haven't actually got that smell to them, but there's very few.
I got some honey with something, and that was the same. As soon as you walked back in, it smelled like a horse farm. It was one of them because it really did stink. It really did stink.
See, the blackcurrant one is literally one of those flavors that just because it says blackcurrant does not nail you down to a certain profile, because it can be really tart or it can be really juicy, and a huge difference in the flavor which side it's on.
Yeah, that one of Bogans is juicy.
FA blackcurrant is really good as well, but unfortunately, it's not blackcurrant.
Nope,
it's a red currant.
Is it?
So, but very similar. And works most of the time when you want to use it as a blackcurrant. But yeah, it's not quite a blackcurrant. But I think that's why it works really well when you pair it with raspberries and things like that to actually jam them up.
I tried the blackcurrant jam. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of blackcurrant jam, to be fair. No. Even out of a jar, blackcurrant jam.
Yeah.
What about bilberry or boysenberry?
See, we don't have that here. We don't have things like that. No,
I meant like the flavorings to try and jam up stuff in your mixes. You tried those? The boysenberry raspberry actually is one that's nice. It's got that top and bottom note from the two, and it's kind of jams.
What is a boysenberry? Is it a made up fruit? Is it made up flavor?
And boysenberry is still another like blueberry family.
American made up flavor.
Yeah, it's American. Yeah, it's like blue raspberry. Do you know what I mean? Just made up.
Like cheese.
No, boysenberry is a real fruit. It's a lot like blueberry.
Isn't
Just-
it a cross between a blueberry and a blackberry?
I think that's what it is. It's something like that. It's a cross of something.
Americans made it up.
Yeah, because we couldn't have blackberries, so we'll go. Well,
Yeah.
we
We
can't
have
get blackberries
blackberries.
here.
And we have blackberries.
Oh, do you have
Yeah.
blackberries?
I have blackberries
have
outside. I
blackcurrant.
pick them every summer.
What currants?
couldn't.
Right.
Yeah, so blackberries. Hell, I remember when I was a kid, we used to go picking blackberries, and then you'd get like big 5-gallon
Yep.
buckets of them and stuff, and then sell them for
Yep.
50 cents a gallon and shit.
That was cheap.
Now they
Oh, yeah,
spray
but
the
that was in
power
like
lines and stuff. The power lines
1968. So
All right.
it was,
So it's quite expensive.
in the country where they got the big power lines used to be a good spot for them, and then they started spraying them with like pesticides through there and stuff. It's like no, not so much anymore.
Fee likes FA blackcurrant. The
Yep.
label says I use FA blackcurrant in an ancient note. Is my fave. And Rocky Tooney's done a recipe with no milk and honey.
an accent note, not an ancient.
Wow.
An
Rocky's
ancient note. I
done
thought you
quite a
said
few
ancient.
lately
note.
without milk and honey, and it's kind of scaring me. I think someone's hacking his account.
The Wonder Flavors do a really good blackcurrant as well. It is
Yep.
in their
The
last
newest
release.
release,
Yeah, that's really
and
good.
that's a more juicy blackcurrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying SSA blackcurrant for the first time. That's what I mixed yesterday, so I'll give it a week. I'll find out what it's like. I find out blackcurrants you need longer than 3 to 4 days for it to settle down. But I've added a bit of sour lemon to it.
All right, yeah.
So it's got blackcurrant SSA, sour lemon VTA, and a little raspberry syrup at 0.3 just to jam it up. And the sour lemon should take any afterthought, that earthy afternote that you get on
Yeah.
blackcurrants.
Yeah.
That should take it away a little bit.
So
Sounds
dirt,
nice, that.
not
Dirt.
dirt.
Lifts it as well, doesn't it?
Dirt.
Just that
And you
lemon.
can throw it
just
right
lifts
back
it.
in there with some VSO leather. There you go.
But the things, it keeps on changing because I thought I'll just use a little bit of the sour lemon to the accept the blackcurrant, and then I'll go, no, I think I'll use it at 2.5%.
And vapors is steam pugs go to.
And
I've got some
pieces.
DVs.
How about Cap Sweet Current?
Yeah. I've not heard this cap sweet currant.
No.
Mm. Oh, it's
Isn't
sweet.
it like just super sweet and black currant? Is that
Yeah.
basically?
Yes, it's a bit too sweet. But
Wonder Flavors Bumbleberry.
What the hell's a bumble?
Oh, that is a weird one. Yes.
Now, that
See,
I
now,
believe.
before you tell me, I would say if someone said to me a bumbleberry, I'd say it was a honey and a berry.
yeah, would you?
No, it's when I had it, I tasted a cross between blackberry and raspberry with a very slight boysenberry accent in the background. But the Wonder Flavors official description is variety of fruits from the berry family: blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries.
So it's
No.
basically like a forest fruit, but it's a berry only.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice berry mix.
Would a mushroom be a forest fruit?
Cloud sugar? Well, what?
That depends on whose mushroom and where. No, we don't judge. So
Dave's saying cap sweet currant is great for candy, but can easily dominate a mix.
Mm.
So
So
it has a leather whip and it dominates the mix.
yeah, it's got a bit of leather with it.
It's been very kinky this show today.
So
It
Tim
needs
will be
to
all
meet
right with
Bill's
that one,
banana.
wouldn't he?
No,
yeah.
oh, let's not even go there. No.
Put some of Bill's banana in there, and you can fight it out between them.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Till it turns to spearmint and starts burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bumbleberry's got a really nice sticky mouthfeel
What-
to
what
it.
about,
I'm reading my notes. I am trying to
All
remind
right.
myself what they are. But yeah, it's got a really nice sticky mouthfeel to it as well. So I think it would work really well in a mixed, if you're looking for that mixed berry.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bill, you haven't mentioned your favorite forest fruit, the cherry. I mean, the number one flavor in the world, right? Wasn't that what he said?
Uh,
So there's a bit of cherry.
it can be if mixed right.
Yeah. You've just got to relax while you're mixing it.
Yeah. A special cherry.
It's
Special cherry. You get a
it's
black
cherry.
light, and then here's the other thing. You said forest mushrooms. You can get a picture on the wall, the UV light and everything. And
Mm.
there you go.
what you do with the cherry is it goes well with bakeries like cupcakes and cookies and
Chocolate and chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolate.
Yeah. Lil Murray says, I make a lemonade with bumbleberry. That is really good. I have a friend who gets 480ml every couple of months from him. And Cicero says, is there mincemeat juice out there?
There is a mince cult flavor.
No, the closest one to the mince meat would have been there was a mince at Christmas, mince pie flavor.
Yeah, we're not on about minced meat, as in minced beef or something like that.
Minced fruit.
Mixed fruits, yeah.
Look at this.
Cinnamon pudding. I can see you like that, Mick.
Christmas pudding. I've all day vape.
I can see it went down well.
Have you had that since last Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah, DV used to carry one, but I don't think they do anymore. And there was
There
was
is
another one from somewhere years
Yeah,
ago.
but
I
that's
can't
minced.
remember.
Is that minced meat?
Is that
Can you make it into
actual?
one?
Is that like
Minced.
minced?
It's got all the
beef, though?
spices from it. All the spices from the mincemeat pie.
If you
Oh,
get-
right, so-
You can make one out of it.
So it's
Sweet
a
mince
fruit
meat.
mince.
Currants.
It's fruit mince.
It's a fruit
Fruit
mince.
you can start with that, which is the Vape Train fruit cake.
All
Yeah,
right,
camera
yeah.
that, Graham. At least you can tell us what it is.
Yeah, the Vape Train fruit cake is a kind of good base for a mince cake. Mince
Right.
cake?
Yeah,
Mince pie?
mince
Mince
pie.
pie,
It's,
mince pie, yeah. Oh, or fruit cake. Fruit cake,
it's
yeah.
it's very booze heavy, that mind.
Yeah.
You'd have to put some orange
Is it
in though, wouldn't
IABV?
Leo says Swaggy's mince is great.
Yeah, this
But if
this
you- if-
actually.
I'm just picturing Swaggy walking down the catwalk.
Yeah.
Like seriously, the smell off the smell off the concentrate does remind you of mincemeat pie.
Have I gone pissed, or is Tim out of focus?
He's out.
Tim's out of focus.
I'm out of focus. Hold on, I'll focus again here. I'm awake. I'm good. I'm good.
Play with my eyes.
Put the top up.
All right, mate.
Are you drinking again, Graham?
There you go. Graham's gone.
Me fish fit me.
Yeah,
That's the Otter Grim.
yeah, mince pie is
Autogram.
quite a hard one to get because there isn't any individual flavor out there that actually nails that filling.
Yeah.
So it's just
It's
trying to get all those different types of fruits mixed
Yeah.
together, which is
Because
quite
it's
difficult
got
to
it's
do.
got orange peel in it. It's got
Yeah.
dates.
currants
Is it
in it. It's got
dates?
dates in it, and it,
Yeah.
you know. So
And then this goo as well. There's a goo
Yeah,
that goes with it,
yeah.
and it has to, and it's a sugary goo that goes with it. So I don't know how you would get that sugary goo mouthfeel because super sweet wouldn't do it, would it?
no,
It's
No.
deeper than that.
yeah, and it's not
Yeah.
a jam neither, is it? It's more
No.
just a thickness in it. Do you know what I mean?
I love mince pies.
You're
I eat them
wrong.
from
Liam.
October till January.
Not over here though, Tim.
Yeah, exactly. We can't get it over here, so we don't know what it's like.
You
No.
can, but
Well,
We're
we
not
can, but
putting
we ain't got £10,000 to order any.
Exactly. So
One of the other really weird berries that I come across was one of the flavors Saskatoon berry.
never heard
What?
of it.
No.
What is that?
No, I believe it's a Canadian berry.
Yeah, it must be.
Right.
But it was really strange tasting. I got raspberry and wild blueberry with a really odd medicinal off note in the background.
All right.
But as it steeps, that medicinal off note calms down and then becomes slightly earthy and nutty, which is really it's,
We'll have to
it's
get Bill.
really
You need to
strange.
get on that bit.
Are you sure that's not like Sasquatch berry, Jed, where they just put a bunch of berries in a tub and then Sasquatch went in there and stepped all over them and smashed them?
Toenails.
No, it's Saskatoon berry. The actual description on one of the flavors is a unique sweet fruit flavor with
Poop flavour.
I thought you said fruit flavour.
fruit flavor. Tastes kind of like a blueberry with an almond-like nuttiness.
Oh,
No, I didn't get almond-like nuttiness. I got nuttiness and an off note, but I know there are people out there that really enjoy that Saskatoon berry, so it may just be me.
no.
Sounds like dangleberry.
You have to get Bill to get it because he's a nut connoisseur. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could get that, Bill.
Yeah, but
Put it
I
with
don't really
banana.
like. I don't like. I don't like berries with my nuts. That's, don't bury my nuts.
Look at Cicero. He's actually worked out what's
The
in the
description
mincemeat.
right on his site is what is in it.
Yeah.
A bit of baked apple, a handful of dried currants, a pinch of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and a generous scoop of butter to replace the traditional suet. This mince is only missing a crust, so it is the filling of a
So
mincemeat.
it's suet that gives it the filling.
The gooiness.
So
yes,
So they had to use a butter to replace it because
Schmutz. There's a good old name. Schmutz.
Smokes. Apple cider, candied cherries, brown sugar, apricot, dry cherries, cranberries, currants, figs, orange zest and juice, raisins. What's that? Schmaltz. Allspice, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, salt, and rum.
It's the rum. That's what gives it the mouthfeel.
Right.
That just
I
sounds
don't know. Old Spice, though. I'm not a drink Old Spice.
Yeah, Old
To be honest-
Spice. That goes right alongside leather perfectly.
On a
Maybe,
spoon, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I love mince pies, but you can get
Mick?
6 for £1.
Yeah. You go to Aldi and you can get their Aldi's own one. Sorry, Aldi's own ones at £1 for 6 are really, really nice. They're my favourite ones of them ones.
Yeah, the butter pastry mince pies.
Yeah, they're lovely.
With a double fresh cream on the top.
Mick,
And
we've got a question
we talked
for
about
you.
boysenberry raspberry.
Yeah.
There's a one that has boysenberry raspberry in it. And it's made Benny inspired mix right there. Benny taught me how to make the real thing.
What's that, Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah, the Yorkshire pudding with a jam. Turned
See
out
what-
really good. I
But-
made right through it fast.
You're supposed to put gravy and mint sauce. Try that one.
Yeah,
Savoury baby.
read the notes. There's a whole long spiel in there.
Jam.
A couple people went after it about the fact they didn't have gravy, but it is traditional the next day to use the leftover ones with jam.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what Benny was saying.
Oh, there's an
Yeah,
after. An afters?
Yeah, love Yorkshire pudding with a bit
And
of
that
jam.
jam was the jam in it is absolutely perfect.
What you got to
Yorkshire
think
pudding's
is
close.
in the
Close.
60s and 70s, you got big families with no money, so Yorkshire puddings cost nothing to make, so you make an extra few, and then basically after you had your tea, you would fill up on them.
And you got an afters, haven't you?
And off the shake, this has got a little bit of a weird buttery, good but weird, not quite Yorkshire pudding. And as it steeps after about 4 or 5 days, it starts to fall into a more proper Yorkshire pudding flavor.
Just going to answer Mike. Mike said he's bought yourself an Atocha.
Cloud Chucker's just got Cloud Chucker.
Yeah, Mike, yeah. You're certainly not going to be disappointed with that. It's got silver contacts. You might find it, depending how well it's been made. My particular one wasn't made very well, but if you watch my video on it, it shows you how to take it apart. And I just got a knife and I went round the outside of it because I found the plastic pretty sharp on there. So I just went round it and I just took the burrs off it, put it back together. Got silver contacts, and it's one of the hardest hitting single battery mechs I've ever got. It's a brilliant mech for the price because I think they're down at about 49 quid now.
And where did you hear about that, Mick?
I think you told us about it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think we had it on Benny's Bargains, and about 10 minutes later, there was one on its way. But you certainly won't be disappointed if anybody.
Yeah, I can completely understand that too.
It's a brilliant mech device, and don't listen to what everybody tells you that you've got to buy some silver polish to clean all.
It looks ugly as hell. That's why we brought it up.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Ugly as hell.
Yeah, it did, yeah. And I went and bought one. I got the blue one, which was quite a nice colour, but it is a brilliant mech, and you can put a 30mm Atty on the top as well. So put some 0.1 aliens in there from John from Proper Coils, and you really will be able to do some clown.
Or you can get some from cloudcocktail.co.uk and use Benny 10 for 10% off.
Yeah.
Well, we're on as
Exactly.
well. We will shout out. Amatorium is shutting down tonight at 12 o'clock, so go over and buy some of these E-liquids. Last chance you can get them. So you'll be able to get Glamour, which is Grim Grim's favourite. You can get Lemon Pocket. You can get Mental Cheesecake.
Mental cheesecake.
Mental Cheesecake. Kendall
It's
Mint
utterly
Cake.
delicious.
Absolutely. All these one that everybody's going about is Country Fudge. So go over there. It's £7.77. Obviously, got to pay portion packing. We'll go grab some bargains before he shuts down at 12 o'clock tonight. Also, if you are in the region and you fancy some concentrates to do some one-shot mixing, go over to our sponsor, which is DIYFlavorchaser.co.uk for all your one-shot needs. You've got some of the best mixers out there currently in the world. You've got one there. Mickey's just
Buy
showing
that
it off.
one. Just buy that. If you like custard, just buy that.
There you go. Go try that out. You can also get some person called Steam Pugs. He's got some over there.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
have
heard
no
something
idea,
about
mate.
that.
Apparently, he's supposed to be a really good mixer, but
Yeah, but he vapes borrow devices.
yeah. So go over and say, Steam Pugs has got some flavours over there, favourite concentrates. Go over there, and how much are they at the moment?
They are £8.50.
£8.50. And have we got discount on that?
Yeah, if you use Benny 10, it gives you further 10% off, and it drops it down to £7.65.
There you go, £7.65. Cheap.
Cheaper than Amatorium.
Yeah, that's 12 cents less than what Graham's on the going out of business thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can get some of your favourite. Go over and check it out. There's quite a lot of mixers over there, some really good stuff over there. You can get Demango Unchained. So Steve was rude.
If you feel any better, Steam Pugs, my burrow tank device is on the way.
If you buy Steam Pugs short fill, you can vape it while you're scratching your vagina.
Yeah. Is it a bit salty?
That's what I put when he got all these expensive borrow devices, and they put, you can vape them while you're playing with your vagina.
Yeah.
Or he probably likes floral vapes in them.
Yeah, floral. So yeah, go over there and check it out and see what they. From next week, we are once a month. We are going to be doing a little bit of Yorkshireman's Handshake giveaway. Say whatever you want, really. It is going to be open worldwide. If you are in the UK, you will be getting it from DIYFlavorchasers.co.uk. If you are in the rest of the world, you'll either, if it's in America, you'll get it from, what's that place over there in America?
Bull City.
If you're in Australia, Europe, or all like that, it will be from Chefs, and it will be a £10 voucher from them. So we'll be doing that. So that'll be next week. So it'll be sort of the first week of the month. We'll do that, and it's open everybody, so you can all go and get some mixing stuff. It's not a lot, but it's there.
Thing is, it's enough to buy enough to make. You could get enough flavourings to make posh vape jus, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, for 10 quid. So
I don't know why you would, but
you won't be disappointed with that.
No. Steam Pugs has got a stubby. Swamp Thing nearly ordered a stubby. It's under how much? If you go over to vape styling, it's how much, Graham?
120.
£120 instead of 134, which I got an email through from. I think it's someone.
I thought you were talking about Mick was telling that Steam Pugs could scratch his vagina, and then you said Steam Pugs has got a stubby. I thought, now make up your mind.
You can't have both worlds.
We call it a chubby.
Cheers, Leo. We miss you when we're not in. When no one's in chat. It's been a lot. Do you know, right, on a Wednesday night, it's been really hard thinking, I ain't got any mixing show tonight.
It's been real nice for 2 weeks, actually.
Well, I finished
it. Get on an extra show just because of it. I mean, thanks, Benny.
I finished about 2:30 on Monday morning. I thought I didn't do a show today.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier than trying to get in to do one, to be honest. Stubby is just a butt plug for bugs.
Yeah. Slip it in sideways.
That'll give you a dangleberry or whatever it was called.
Dingleberry, yes.
If he were here, he could describe how that'd work. I'm sure he would. But
yeah.
Evolution's only got the purple one left. Try E-Sig 1. If you look at what we're looking at. We were looking at the right. Yeah.
Stubby. He bought the purple one anyway. He's not scared of his feminine side. He's
no.
Pugs.
He's embracing it, isn't he?
I saw this. I was actually considering there's this really with the burrow device. There's this purple
can't really say anything.
This nice purple burrow tank that I absolutely love. The purple. It's like a nice, royal purple.
What colours do they do? I mean, I've not even looked. I just saw that.
You can get them in any color. Just about any color you can think of.
Right.
They make the plasticky ones that are purple too, but this is what was aluminum one, and it was like an anodized like royal purple, and it looked really sharp. So I was like, I might get one of them.
Right.
The good thing about, especially if you buy mechs, if they're covered in some sort of paint and Cerakote, you ain't got to polish them.
Exactly.
When you get one of the burrow devices, do you get if you get a purple one, do you get like a matching purse?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
No, mine's coming in
That's
black
a-
and yellow. It's gonna look like a DeWalt drill.
Do you get
kind of
some?
looking
Do you get
thing.
some? Do you get some tassels to go over your nipples as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets a
Yeah.
fanny
Same
pack.
colour.
Yes.
Sorry, Fee.
Uh,
What?
Simon says flawless. Have him in. No.
Good thing it's black and silver. Well, I didn't put that, but that's what he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
So
were
is there
talking.
any more- What,
We,
sorry?
we used to talk to a guy in Zoom called Brian, didn't we, Bill? And he said I went out and he said I ordered all these high end. Can you remember the one that drove the lorry with the tire truck?
Yeah.
He said I went out and I ordered all these high end mechs, and he said they all came all nice shiny brass. And he said after about a week when I'm sat there cleaning them, he said I sold them all and then went out and bought black.
Yeah. Yeah, he soon goes patina's done it.
Oh, it's a
Soon
pain.
patinas and-
Absolute
Yeah.
That was
Ask-
one of my complaints
ask,
about my Kennedy. My Kennedy
SJP.
25.
Yeah.
pain. Yeah, JP. Yeah.
My Kennedy 25. I mean, that was a pain too. If that patinaed, that was a pain to clean around those tubes and stuff and inside.
Yeah.
It was nightmare.
This thing, I mean, he said this one. It is pretty high end. I'm not saying that because I bought it, but I've knocked it over a few times, and each time you pick it up and look at it and think, "Oh, it must be
Oh,
a chip."
nice.
It was here, but the Unicorn
Nothing.
Babes one.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice patinaed copper.
The only problem I find with brass and copper is when you smell my hands, I feel like I'm still at fucking work.
That is the flagship.
Yeah.
The best part too is when you vape them when they start to patina just a little bit, like especially your RDA, it starts to taste a little like a penny.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
does, yeah.
all of your vapes taste like a penny. It's like this
Do
is
they-
not-
Somebody said to me, he said, I thought I read it somewhere, and he said, when you finish polishing it, just run it underwater, and it gets rid of the taste of the patina, and it gets rid of the taste of the polish.
Oh.
You know, just wash it basically after you
yeah,
after you clean
until the next day and it's back.
it up. Well, yeah, but you can have them.
Can you put some lacquer over them? Look at you.
Yeah, I think somebody said to me
well,
about lacquering them.
Said something about lacquer. Someone was telling me once a long time ago. I never actually tried it, but toothpaste will actually make it so it patinas a lot slower afterwards.
I'm just gonna.
But then again, you're gonna. I mean, it'd probably work well if you're making
Lead
like
paint.
a bubble gum vape or spearmint gum vape or something.
Just imagine that in the US press. Man dies from lead paint on his copper.
Yeah, all these copper bolts.
Vaping kills everybody. Buy cigarettes.
Oh, bless. So is there any other berries anyway that are unusual berries?
Yeah, another Wonder Flavors one.
All right.
Yang Mayberry.
Young mate.
I'm guessing that
Yeah,
is it
it's-
Chinese. That not being racist or anything, but
Yeah, racist.
I assumed that from the name as well, but there was no actual description on the Wonder Flavors site when I looked it up. But I got slightly floral and syrupy blackberry with some brighter red berry notes. Doesn't really change a lot during a steep. I got almost like a cross between. Where did I put it? Yeah, blackberry raspberry, and that floral is very reminiscent of hibiscus.
all right.
So another one that would work quite well to turn other berries into like a jam, because hibiscus works really well for that, especially if you use it really low. You don't get any of that floral taste.
Right.
But yeah, that's another unusual one. The rest of the ones I got notes on are just standard blueberries, blackberries.
Yeah. But just like I say, just that you see them, and a lot of people are coming out with mixed fruits, as in and I just thought you don't see. They come around, different flavors come around, don't they? You know. Like,
Here's one that just coming out, so it's not like. But elderberry, there's another weird one you don't
I'll
see.
have a go at that. Yeah, I'll have a go at that.
I've
see
seen
every day.
elderberry go in a lot of commercial juices recently.
You have. There's actually who is it? It's a UK one.
What sort of note does it give it?
Elderberry champagne one there. What is that one called? I forget.
Posh Vape Jew, obviously.
yeah.
It's really really good.
Yeah, TFA have got an elderberry. I think that's the only elderberry I've seen. I'm not sure whether Sullivan or any of those actually have it.
How about lychee? Is that?
I mean, you had the wild berry gummy from Wonder Flavors too.
But isn't lychee a berry?
No. It's
No?
not berry, is it? It's fruit.
I don't know. Is it fruit
Is
or
it
is
a
it berry?
fruit?
Don't know.
I don't think it's a berry.
I live
Yeah,
on a
because
council
it's got
estate. We've never
pips.
heard of that.
Do berry? I don't. Do
What
berries?
about jammy berry? 'Cause that's another one that's kind of mixed and
Mm.
muddled. Jammy berry from Flavora.
Yeah, jammy berry's excellent as well.
It's delicious flavor.
Is it a jam? Is it a mixed berry jam? Is that what
It
it's...
works really well with
Yeah.
jams. It's
I-
like
I
a
think-
dark jam additive.
Yeah, I think that's why they brought it up because it seemed to come out about the same time that everybody seemed to be jumping on releasing jam
jam?
additives.
Jam
Yeah.
it stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it kind of is it only really works if you want a dark note, but it does work well.
Going back to this one that's obviously has been an all-day vape for many a month.
Yeah.
This is one of those e-liquids that every time that you exhale it, it sticks to somewhere like your clothes. So you just walk around smelling like a Christmas pudding. To be fair.
Did it taste of Christmas pudding? Was it actually Christmas?
Oh, yeah, it's full on. It's full on Christmas pudding. It's really nice. It'd be really nice to drink, but so the only problem with it is you walk out the room, come back in, you've just walked into a warm Christmas pudding.
Yeah.
You know, it's really full on. I don't know why I haven't baked more of it, to be honest, but it's just got forgotten to be. I did it as a video. My brother-in-law gave me the concentrate because he got it free and he said it wasn't for him. And I just did it as a video to show people how easy it was to mix if you'd never mixed anything before in your life. And you know, within 5 minutes you can mix one of these, which is obviously better than buying loads of commercial juice.
yeah. I really like the vape train Christmas pud. The vape train Christmas pudding is really good.
Yeah. You know, that posh juice stuff is also a myth because, you know, it's not like I can get it over here or Bill can, you know. It's made up fake stuff. No. It's cult juices. There you go.
Oh no, again.
For us.
It's a cult.
Kenny just got back and wanted to know. He says you've been polishing and run it underwater. What did I miss?
Kenny knows.
Oh yeah, the running
Kenny
back
knows.
for the copper.
Yeah.
That's the whole copper
Kenny's used to polishing it. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's one of the things you just drop them in vinegar to clean the inside, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm in with that.
I used to use Matt Kennedy all the time, but then I got sick of the same thing as what you were saying about I don't remember who you're talking about, Mick, but
Brian.
the same thing where you know you just kind of get sick of cleaning them all the time.
Yeah. Brian, yeah. It was just we were talking to him one day and I'd gone out and bought all these brass mods. And look at this, Brian, what do you think of this? Look at this, what do you think of this? And then he told us this story. It was a bit like, you know, when you're a young pup and you meet the old guys and they just tell you where you've gone wrong in life. It was a bit one of those sort of moments.
You think, God damn it.
Yeah.
Right, we are coming up to that time. It is 10:25.
But that went quick, didn't it?
It did. It did. So good to be back. Good to be back with the boys. Welcome back. We will go around and say our goodbyes, and we will start with Graham.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I've been a bit quiet today because I've been, I don't know.
It's high. It's still high.
You see, he's just coming down off a night for 2 weeks. We haven't seen Simon
I'm
for fucking 2
still
weeks.
on a bit of a holiday. Catch us over on Monkey on Juice if you need any help with mixing or anything like that. Just join the group and you can message me, and I'm quite happy to Zoom and help you out with any mixes. Amatorium closes at midnight.
So buy some stuff.
Go buy shit.
And I'll pass it over to Liam so he can do his stuff.
Thanks everybody in chat. It's been great seeing everybody after the 2 week break, and it's good to see that you're the same as always. Very interactive, lots of questions, and lots of tips and everything in chat this week as well. A lot of people for different flavors. Nice to see. If you wish to support me, you can follow me on ELR, ATF, and Vaping Community Calculator as Sheila Gomes for my recipes. And you can also pop along to DIYFlavorchaser.co.uk and pick up all of the one shots that we got there and buy them all. Buy every single one of them. Yeah, come along.
Just buy one.
And buy and use Benny 10 to get 10% off, and there will be
£7.65.
£7.65.
And the shipping is still at £3.45, I believe.
What the hell? That's about 1862. I sent something
Yeah.
over to Benny last week. £4.40. Get in.
Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of mixes on there. They're bound to find something that you like on there. So pop along and have a look. And I will pass it over to Bill.
Thanks, and happy rectal week to everyone.
Don't forget to check your rectal.
No, thanks, Chet. You can find me here on Wednesdays and some other show on Sundays, but not this Sunday, not last
one after.
Sunday, but the Sunday after that, maybe.
Yep. No, not that. Well, anyway,
and I will. I'll toss it over to SG since he's busy coughing.
Special guest.
Yes, SG. Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me on. I love it on here. I really do enjoy it. It's a cracking show. And I spotted Scott Wood in the thing. Check out Scott Wood's amazing wood. He does a really good atomizer stands and stuff like that. And some really funny ones as well. There's one that says Borrow Wanker. He made it for Steampunked. So thank you very much everyone for letting me on. I really do enjoy it. And I watch it every week. It's a cracking show. And keep up the good work. And I'll hand it over to Tim.
Catch me on a few shows throughout the week. The calendar is in chat that Graham started and made me do all the work for. Tonight, you can catch me tonight on the Cloudy Bunker at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do beef mixes. Yes, beef. Benny, if you want to hop on over, I'm sure I can get you in.
Yeah.
So,
The
beef mixes tonight. Tomorrow, outside of the normal schedule, I'm going to be on Midweek Critique with Wayne tomorrow for his Midweek Critique, going over some of the flavorings and mixes that people put in. So that's me. Other than just if you look at that schedule, I'm most of those spots.
Every mixing show except for one.
Yeah, if it says mixing on the beginning of it,
except for which one?
Tim's there.
Wendy let him in on her show once.
Yeah, I've been on Wendy's
once. Yeah, you're not regular.
We need to start another one and then not invite him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? It'd be like,
yeah.
let me in, I'm Tim.
Yeah, do you know who I am?
Minced beef. You never know. We'll see tonight.
Right, so thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's great to be back after a 2-week off. It's nice to see everybody in chat. It's nice to see regulars coming back in. It's nice to have some questions. Don't forget you can go over to Monkey on Juice and join the Facebook group. You will find some of the mixers in here. You can get some tips and tricks from them if you want to. You will see us again here next Wednesday. Like I say, we are doing the giveaway next, or the gentleman's answer, or the Yorkshireman's answer, whatever you want to call it, next week. Also go over and see our sponsor, which is DIYFlavorchaser.co.uk for all your one-shot needs. You've got some of the best mixers in the world, and you've got Steampunkts. Go over to Amatorium. He does shut down at 12 o'clock. So go buy some of his shit, sell him out, grab some bargains at £7.77. And you will see us again next week. Thank you very much, Mick, for joining us. Absolutely fantastic.
Special guest.
Having you on.
That's
Special guest. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you again next week. And enjoy our new outro.
I'll be in the chat.
Oh, Christ.
Bye, everyone.